Hi everybody, it's Christine. Welcome to Restorative Yoga with Garrett Public Library. And we're going to do a little bit of balancing and strengthening today. And of course, as always, stretching, because that is just what I believe in. Good for the body, good for the mind. So let's get started. Let's go ahead and come to child's pose. We'll start in that today. So have your knees wide, big toes together, shift your hips back to your heels. If this bothers your knees, grab a block and set it so that your pelvis is supported by the block and your knees aren't taking the weight. Okay? And then walk your hands out, rest your forehead on your chin, and just relax and breathe deep. Take your breath all the way into your lower ribs. Let your shoulders relax so your shoulder blades will expand with your breath. Do a little scan of the body. See how it feels. Inhale up to hands and knees. Alternately straighten out your legs. Let's roll our spines. Inhale, roll the shoulders down the back, tilt the tailbone up, press the belly down, pull the chest through the upper arms and lift your chin. Exhale, round and tuck, squeeze your belly in and up, really use your belly muscles. Inhale, open the front of the spine. And exhale, round and tuck, and open the back of the spine. And release. All right, let's come to seated. Root your sit bones down. If you aren't comfortable in a cross leg, you can always do one leg straight or both legs straight. Okay. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, tilt forward. Inhale, reach through the crown of the head. Exhale, allow yourself to fold. Just let the background and the head hang and breathe into your back. Slowly bring yourself up. Fingertips out to the side. Inhale, root the right hip down, bring the right arm up and open. Just reach to the ceiling. Don't worry about bending so much as lengthening. Bend the elbow, hand to the right ear, left ear, drop your right ear to your right shoulder. Lift up your left arm and find that spot you want to stretch. Hold and breathe. Inhale, lift your hand, turn your face toward your armpit, drop your hand on the back of the head, left hand to the left knee to relax your shoulder. Inhale, lift head and hand up and down. Inhale, root the left hip down, bring the left arm up, reach for the ceiling, lengthen the left side. Bend the elbow, hand to the right ear, left ear to the left shoulder. Lift up your right arm, move it around until you find your spot. Hold and breathe. Inhale, lift your hand, turn your face toward your armpit, drop the hand on the back of the head, right hand to the right knee. Inhale, lift head and hand up and down. Fingertips behind you, bring them as close to each other and close to your bum as you can. Roll your shoulder blades together, pelvis toward the feet, lift the chest. If it's okay on the neck, let the head hang back. And release. Swap the cross, opposite foot in front. Root your sit bones down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, tilt forward with a flat back. Inhale, reach through the crown of the head, and exhale and fold. Just let gravity do the work. Slowly bring yourself up. Bring the right arm in front of the chest, bend the elbow, draw it in, turn and look out your right shoulder. And release. Bring the left arm in front of the chest, bend the right, draw it in, turn and look out your left shoulder. And release. Bend your elbows. Take your hands behind your back. Try to grab opposite hand, opposite wrist. You can work your way to your elbows if you can. Belly in, chest lifted, shoulders down. Try not to lean forward. Try to keep your shoulders over your hips. And release. Lean back on the hands, straighten the legs out, gimbal, shake in a rock. Feet together, fingertips down, pointing towards your bum. Inhale, roll the pelvis forward, lift the chest, let the head hang back. If you're feeling feisty, you can point your toes, lift your bum for reverse plank. And release. Grab the insides of the knees, pop them out for wide cobblers. Bottoms of the feet together, but as far away from you as you can get and still sit up straight. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, tilt forward with a flat back. Inhale, reach through the crown of the head. And exhale, allow yourself to fold. Let the back round and the head hang. Slowly roll yourself up. Lean back, straighten the legs out, give them a little shake and a rock. Have the feet a little wider than hips width apart. And get the flush away from your sit bones if that helps. You sit up straight. You can also put a block or a bolster underneath you if that helps you sit up straight. No leaning back into your low back. Straight backs only. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, tilt forward with your flat back. Inhale, reach through the crown of the head, and exhale, allow yourself to fold and just let everything drop down, belly between the thighs. Try to keep your feet flexed. Slowly bring yourself up. Grab the insides of the knees, Open the legs out for a wide leg stretch. Knees and toes to the ceiling. Only go as wide as you can go and still sit up straight. Take a breath in. As you exhale, tilt forward with a flat back. Some people like to press forward from behind their legs. Now you can stay here if you feel like you're getting enough of a stretch, or if you prefer, you can let yourself round and drop. And if you're rolled forward, bring yourself up. Grab the insides of the knees. Use your arms to lift your knees up. Drop your feet wide and rock your knees from side to side. All right. Let's lay down onto our backs. Give a good squeeze and rock to your knees. Just to let that back adjust to being flat on the mat. Come to center. Knees at a right angle like you're sitting in a chair with the back of the chair on the floor. Knees and ankles hips width apart. Hands behind the head for support. Flat part of the shoulder blades on the mat. Take a breath in. As you exhale, roll your pelvis towards your belly button. Lift your tailbone off the ground. Hold and breathe. It doesn't feel like you're doing much until you are. Don't forget to breathe. And release. Drop your feet, rock your knees from side to side. Alrighty. Have your feet wide as the mat, arms out. You can leave your shoulders down here if you want, or you can bring your shoulders up to make it more difficult. Your choice. Take a breath in. Exhale, right hand to the left foot, squeeze and release. Left hand, right foot, squeeze and release. Right hand, left foot and release. Left hand, right foot and release. Right hand, left foot and release. Left hand, right foot and release. Right hand, left foot and release. Bring the knees up, give them a squeeze and rock. And rock up to seated. Press up to seated if that feels better for your back. Alrighty, we're going to do boat pose, feet hips width apart. Lift yourself up into a flat back. Arms out shoulder height. Take a breath in. As you exhale, lean back, lifting the ribs away from the hips. Doesn't take much before you feel your belly engaging. Just hold and breathe. Don't let your lower back collapse. We want to keep a straight back so the belly is doing the work. And then release forward, armpits to knees, and drop the head. Alrighty, fingertips pointing towards your bum, feet hips width apart. Press into your feet, lift your hips up. If it feels okay, let your head hang back. And release. Let's flip over to hands and knees. We're going to come up through down dog to standing. If you want to go straight to standing, you can do so. Take a breath in. As you exhale, lift your knees, get your bum up. Find your even weight between your feet and your hands. Lift out of the shoulders, drop your chest. You can alternate your heels to the ground if that feels good. And then walk your feet to your hands or your hands to your feet. Bend your knees, rest your belly or chest on your thighs, shake your head and shoulders, make sure they're relaxed. Take a breath in. As you exhale, press into the feet. Tilt the tailbone to the ceiling. And release the upper body and breathe. Release the arms, bend the knees, roll yourself on up, shoulders through the ears and down the back, and lift your chest. Alrighty. Let's do a few sun salutations. We'll do meditative sun salutations. Inhale, press into the feet, tuck the tailbone, lift the chest, drop the shoulders. Exhale, fold, flat back, strong legs, drop your head at the end. Inhale, halfway up, flatten your back, monkey pose. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press into the feet, flatten the back, bring it up. And hands to prayer. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, monkey pose, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bring it up. And hands to prayer. One last one. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold. You could always put a bend in the knees if that helps. Inhale, monkey pose, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press into the feet, flatten the back, bring it up, and hands to prayer. Inhale the arms up. Interlace your hands, palms to the ceiling. Shift your weight into the right foot and open the left side of the body. Inhale back to center. Exhale, shift your weight into the left foot and open the left side of the body. And inhale back to center and release. Going to turn sideways. We're going to come into chair pose. Take a breath in. As you exhale, tuck your tailbone and squat. Arms up next to your ears. Shift your weight into your heels and lift your toes. Shift your weight into the balls of the feet and lift your heel. And release. Alrighty. Let's find chair, wall, or back of couch. Wherever your hip bones meet it, walk yourself out to an L shape. Take a breath in. As you exhale, bump to the wall behind, drop the chest, let the head hang, and breathe. Bend the knees, tuck the tailbone, step toward the wall to get your balance, and shake it out. We'll do tree pose. Have something that you can touch so that you don't come out of the pose if you lose your balance. Tuck your tailbone, lift your chest, drop your shoulders, take a grounding breath. Bring your foot up onto your ankle, your calf, or your inner knee. Hold and breathe. Release. Shift to your other foot. Tuck your tailbone, lift your chest, drop your shoulders. Take a grounding breath. Bring your foot up. Hold and breathe. release. Set your chair off to the side if you're not going to use it, and come back to your mat and lay down on your back. And give a good squeeze and rock to your knees. Grab a block if you're going to do supported bridge. Otherwise, cross the left knee over the right, arms out to the side like a T. Take a breath in. As you exhale, roll the knees to the right. Drop them as far down as you can. Then turn, look out your left shoulder, and reach and breathe. Inhale back to center, keeping the knees as they are. Exhale them to the left. Reach the right arm above the head and stretch out the right side. Bring it back to center. Swap the cross, right knee over the left. Take a breath in. As you exhale, roll the knees to the left. Drop them as far down as you can. Turn, look out your right shoulder and reach and breathe. Inhale back to center, keeping the knees as they are. Exhale them to the right. Reach the left arm above the head and stretch out the left side. Inhale back to center. Give the knees a squeeze. Work your way into full happy baby. Thighs outside the torso, knees toward the armpit, feet up toward the ceiling. You can grab the behind your knees or your feet. Just be sure your shoulders are on the mat. You can rock side to side or stay still. You're rocking, come back to center and release your feet. Supported bridge or any other back bend that you feel like doing. You're going to do supported bridge, feet hips width apart, close up to your bum. Press into your feet, lift your hips up, come up onto the balls of the feet to get your block under your tailbone, just your tailbone. Drop your tailbone onto the block, drop your heels, and relax and breathe. Come up onto the balls of the feet, lift your hips, get your block out, and roll back down. Once your hips are down, bring the knees in, squeeze. Your choice of whatever you want to do for restorative. You can do legs at the wall, bolster under the knees, bolsters down the back. Lay flat. Any version of that. Your body will tell you what feels good. Take a big breath. Swallow. Release the jaw. Soften the face. Release the hands and the feet. Soften your muscles. Open and release your joints. And just relax your muscles away from your bones. And just melt into the back side of the body and breathe. I'll wake us up in a few. Bring our minds back into our bodies and wiggle your fingers and toes. Move the muscles of the jaw and the face. And lion's breath if you like. Big inhale. Stick your tongue out and exhale. Cross the arms over the chest. Grab shoulders or shoulder blades. Hold tight. Strong. Inhale, exhale. Recross opposite arms on top. Grab shoulder or shoulder blades. Hold tight. Strong. Inhale, exhale. Roll the arms out and breathe. Bend your knees and rest your feet on the floor or the wall. Inhale your arms above the head and exhale onto your right side for a couple breaths. Use your left hand and press on up to seated. Root your sit bones down, lift your chest, drop your shoulders, reach up with the crown of your head. Take a breath in and out. And in and out. Namaste. Thank you guys. Good job. I'm glad you showed up for yourself. I hope it's working for you. I hope you're able to do it at least a couple times a week. And let me know if there's anything you'd like that I'm not doing. I will see you next week. Take care of yourself and stay healthy and safe. Bye.